From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
What is it that Oakland was prepared to do?
It's such a diverse city, and I think it scares the owners.
The frustration does not end for the A's faithful this morning. The only hurdle left for their team moving to Las Vegas.
Also this morning, I have a Juneteenth story for you, Amanda. There's a Bay Area artist creating culture on a canvas this Juneteenth weekend.
A person like me has the ability, the freedom, and the luxury to be able to create something.
How his freedom of expression reminds him of the freedom from slavery thousands of African Americans had to fight for more than a century ago. Jess.
And we're heading into the holiday weekend, and temperatures are going to cool down right around the corner. I'll let you know when that's happening and how much it's going to cool down in your local area coming up in just a bit.
And let's take a look at the roadways right now because it is already getting busy for your Friday morning drive. We've got brake lights into the Altamont Pass. Plus, the fair kicks off this weekend, so what you can expect as far as traffic goes.
But first, breaking news this morning in South San Jose. Firefighters battling a large house fire on Greystone Lane. San Jose's fire department tweeted this picture of the flames earlier this morning. It broke out around 3:30. San Jose's fire department tweeted this picture, and city officials say the road is closed until further notice. We have reached out to the fire department for more information on this. And now a live look outside on your Friday morning. TGIF, good morning to you as we head into this Father's Day weekend. A little bit of June gloom for us right here in the city. But I know it just depends on where you're at, Jessica.
And it depends on what altitude you're at, because once we get above that marine layer, it's a stunning sunrise out there this morning.
Just wish we could see it.
Exactly. Well, let's take a look right now. Daytime highs today, they're going to be pretty mild. And I mean, we're starting off to a cool start this morning with that blanket of marine layer over us. This is a live look from our Black Mountain cam. The sun is starting to rise. We just can't see it right now. Here's what we're looking at. Current temperatures in San Jose, 58 degrees. That's the Santa Clara Valley underneath all that fog. And I mean, even all the way down, or north, I should say, along 101 into San Francisco and across the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, that marine layer is holding strong right now, too, where current temperatures are sitting at 57 degrees. We're off to a mild start. We're heading into the holiday weekend. What's happening as we head into Father's Day? Well, I will tell you, we have some cooler weather right around the corner. And I mean, even into the next 8 to 14 days, our Climate Prediction Center is showing below normal temperatures all throughout the state of California. So what does that look like for us? Well, today we're not going to notice it. We're right around average today, sitting in 67 for our daytime high in San Francisco, 80s off in our inland areas. Don't get used to those 80s though, because once we head into this weekend, low pressure moves in from the north and it's going to cool us off quick, just in time for Father's Day. We're going to see temperatures jump from the 80s all the way down to the 60s, even as we head into Juneteenth for San Jose. I'll show you the rest of the Bay Area coming up in just a bit. But like I said, prepare for some cooler weather right around the corner. For now, we're in the clear though. Beautiful conditions for our Friday forecast. Gianna, how are the roads looking?
Busy, you know, especially for Friday. We are tracking brake lights as you work your way into the Altamont Pass, and some unusual slowing as well on the Dumbarton Bridge if you're working your way eastbound, likely due to some late running road work. In fact, just a smidge there as you get a little bit closer to that Newark side. We've got some brake lights there. It looks like in both directions as well. If you want to use the San Mateo Bridge instead, that's moving nicely as you head either east or westbound between 880 and 101. Pretty clear ride there. So far, so good. About 10-minute delays for BART this morning, so check that schedule before you head out the door. The rest of mass transit looking good. No issues with ACE, Caltrain, or VTA. And again, a slow ride for anyone making that ride out of Tracy, getting onto 580. A little windy through there as well. Amanda.
Well, the Athletics have been in the Bay for 55 years. Their fans are fiercely loyal, but now it looks like the team's about to get a one-way ticket to Vegas. Nevada Governor Joe Lombardo signed a bill securing $380 million in taxpayer money to build a new ballpark on the Strip. The team put out a statement about it, and to add insult to injury, they did not mention Oakland at all. They said they're excited about the Nevada sports scene and looking forward to becoming a valued community member. Meanwhile, Oakland Mayor Sheng Tao insists the city went above and beyond to keep this team in Oakland.
We had over 27,000 people show up on a Tuesday night to really show, and really debunk any accusation that somehow we don't have a fan base here. And if the owners and league want a team in Vegas, they should approve an expansion team, but they should allow for the Oakland A's to stay rooted in their hometown of more than half a century.
While there may be a glimmer of hope left, the past 24 hours have left the A's Oakland fan base pretty deflated. But as Andrea Nakano reports, MLB's commissioner himself says the city has only itself to blame.
You hold on to that hopes that like something's gonna fall apart, but you know, we take it day by day, and today is not a good day.
Jorge Leon founded the infamous Oakland A's fan group, the 68s. The Oakland A's have looked at San Jose, Fremont, Laney College, and Howard Terminal, but this move to Las Vegas now feels imminent.
It's been kind of a you never know type of thing, you know, and today is kind of more of a like, it's just kind of overwhelming, and like you have a lot of anger and rage.
Those emotions are mostly directed to A's owner John Fisher and the commissioner of Major League Baseball, Rob Manfred.
How would you say the A's and the commissioner of baseball have handled all of this?
Poorly, like poorly.
Manfred addressed reporters on Thursday saying while it's baseball's preference not to relocate teams, it was Oakland that never stepped up to the plate.
What is it that Oakland was prepared to do? There is no Oakland offer, okay? I mean, they never got to the point where they had a plan to build a stadium at any site.
Oakland has disputed those claims and says it has now raised $430 million for the stadium project, which leads fans to believe the A's never had any intention of being rooted in Oakland.
I don't think they ever wanted to be here, honestly. It's such a diverse city, and I think it scares the owners, it scares the people that don't understand Oakland.
And as a team announces its plan to move to Nevada, the fans feel insulted that there was no mention of them and the rich history the franchise has had since the move in 1968.
We're resilient people, and I feel like we will find a way to fill that void somehow, because we never stop fighting in Oakland.
So the team needs to clear one major hurdle: approval from Major League Baseball, a process that could actually take months. So it continues. Developing news from Rome. Pope Francis smiled and waved to well-wishers as he was discharged from a hospital. The 86-year-old underwent abdominal surgery last week to repair a hernia. The Pope joked about his recovery as he left, saying, thank you, journalists. I'm still alive." The Vatican says Pope Francis still plans to deliver his weekly prayer this Sunday and is well enough to keep nearly all of his appointments. Glad to see that. Let's look at our other top stories now. Parents of students in San Jose say their schools have a problem with guns. They say the district needs to do everything it can as soon as possible to get them off campus. Parents packed a San Jose Unified Board meeting last night. The focus was on how to keep campuses safe after multiple students were arrested for bringing guns to school over the past few months. Last month, a student was arrested for bringing a ghost gun to Willow Glen High School. After that incident, some parents claimed the school district waited too long to tell them. And before that, on April 21st, a Hoover Middle School student was arrested for carrying a loaded gun on campus. Last night, school board members tried to address people's concerns.
We are part of your community. Our kids work here. We work here. This is a scary time. I was scared to death when this happened.
I wish I could for every child that said, I want to be safe in school, I wish I could tell every child, you will be safe in school. But no matter what we do here, we cannot guarantee that for the children. But we all can work on building that to guarantee that for the children.
The board says it is going to spend more money on counselors and work with San Jose police on how best to communicate with parents about those security threats. Authorities in San Jose now have a person of interest in custody in Wednesday's fire at a storage facility. That fire triggered explosions and gutted much of the facility on Blossom Hill Road. Many customers have lost everything that had been stored. Now, the cause of the fire is still under investigation, but our cameras, if you see right here, did spot what looked like fireworks all over the ground. That's a look at your top stories.